Well, we started out as a contractor. Basically, our roots are maintenance of fabrication jobs, steel, welding equipment, cranes. And we grew through that. And we matured as a maintenance shop. And we started to sell equipment. The suppliers would come to us and ask us to be a parts depot. And they would ask us to be a seller of their products. So as the years went by, our shops grew to certain sizes. We started in Calgary. And then in 1991, we moved to Edmonton and set up shop here at the request of one of our suppliers, one of the manufacturers. So we came up here and established ourselves in predominantly welding equipment repair and overhead cranes and hoists. And we basically got out of contracting. Too much competition, and there was a few bad years where it was very tough, and so we just started to specialize in equipment. The rates would go down, and Chris would never negotiate down. He just held it firm, and that's one of the reasons I think we got out of contracting. There was too many competitors.
Finding something that other people don't sell, and pushing our salesmen to go get some work. Customer service, that's about it.
Lately, since Chris has passed away, Kevin fabricates over steel in Edmonton, structures here, and we sell welding equipment now, whereas years ago, they would never allow us to sell the equipment. We were just a parts service depot. Now we can sell welding equipment, so we can sell cranes, welders, and induction heating for preheating and stress relieving. So in the last several years, that's what I've been focused on, is pipelines and heavy steel.
It's a unique thing. Family business is unique business. It's not much more to say about it. It's a little different than a corporation.
Sure. Yeah.
We have a lot of family members working there. Probably maybe 13, 14. So it's kind of a little unique. But it's good.
I think I first started ECAA in Calgary, code committee. And so I was involved with the Electrical Inspectors Association. So back then, at that time, there was monthly meetings between city inspectors, provincial inspectors, and contractors. And we just talked about code. And the meetings were really interesting. It was code discussion. But it collapsed after a while because contractors came in there with an axe to grind against some of the inspectors, and they didn't like it. So it slowly just became an association of inspectors. And so I would report back to ECAA on code, and then I got into the safety. Safety started coming up. Alberta Safety Construction Association. As Dave was involved in Edmonton, I was in Calgary. So I got into the first ACSA safety classes. I was the only electrical contractor. It was all road builders. And because WCB, they had higher rates, they had more accidents, and electrical was not there yet, but we needed to know what was going on.
Sure.
So I went from that. Eventually I worked up as vice president and president in Calgary, and then came to Edmonton and sat on the board, did code, or apprenticeship too was one of the things I sat on. So I would travel between the cities and hand out awards, for instance, to the students, the apprenticeship awards, and some of the RAP. Got involved in registered apprentices as well.
Oh, lots of enthusiasm and lots of different ideas, and the next generation, like myself, have to listen to the younger generation and their ideas, and things are different for them than they were for myself and Dean as we grew up in the business, and my dad.